Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Pokemon Emerald playthrough. So in this one, gonna be a bunch of running around. We gotta go down here to Mount Pyre, or Pyre, or whatever it's called, and then we gotta go back someplace, and then back to another place. It's a lot of running around, trust me. First things first, we make our way up to battle some team. I think it's Aqua who's here. Yeah, we saw them last episode, so we're gonna go battle Team Aqua here in a moment. Shut it. Yay, Vulpix! I'm not gonna catch you, but you're one of my favorite Pokemon. Whatever that. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah. Max potion, nice. So now we battle Team Aqua. Ha, too bad for you. If you came earlier, you only would have had to battle the wimpy Team Magma. But since you arrived now, you have to take us on, toughies. I mean, you're both pretty easy to defeat in general. See if it kills. Yeah, yeah, toughies. Oh man, you were so tough. Ugh, I should have let you take on Team Magma first. They ran away. What are we gonna do? No, those Team Magma goons got ahead of us. We won't fall. We can't fall behind. Well, I mean, battling me is making you fall behind. So maybe just like let me go up and talk to the old people and not just battle me. That's not bad. Okay, a crit won't kill. Good to know. There goes Zubat. I thought you were one of the Team Magmas who happened to come back. Nope. Well, these two. You, we saw you at Mount Chimney. You don't belong to either team, so why would you be here? Oh, I know. You tried to join Team Magma, but they wouldn't let you. They wouldn't have you. Well, don't think we'll let you join our team. I don't. I mean, I do like your outfits. I like both teams' outfits equally, but like, I wouldn't want to join either team myself. Dragon Breath on Luciana. Psychic on Wilmer. I didn't know if that was going to kill because Wilmer is quite tanky. That is a Zubat. Interesting. Okay, good. It killed. I was worried about that. Havana. Dragon Breath, Psychic on Zubat. Shouldn't see us to winning. Yes! Come on, Vibrava. I think I got sidetracked last video. I was talking about anime, but so I watched Rising of the Shield Hero. If you're gonna mess with anyone, let it be Team Magma. You want to join that? Oh, we're gonna have to talk here in a moment to these guys, so I'll wait for this. Team Magma's Maxi got ahead of us, but we also got what we wanted. The Red Orb preserved at Mount Pyre. I, Archie, now have it in my possession. Now we can bring our ultimate objection to fruition. Okay, team, we're pulling out. Oh no, this can't be happening. Not only the blue orb, but even the red orb have been taken. The blue and red orb must never be separated. They belong together. What those men are trying to do with those two orbs? Oh yes, was it Team Magma who came and took the blue orb first? Well, in their haste, they left behind this. I can imagine what it is exactly, but I would like you to have it. Perhaps it will be useful in some way. Thank you. Up here is where we call the spirits of the Pokemon that have passed on. This is a high place where one can see all of Hoenn. The disembodied spirits of the Pokemon must find solace here. It is coincidence that you are here. Will you hear out my tale? A tale long ago told in Hoenn region? Sure. Happened long, long ago. The world was wrecked by a ferocious clash between the Pokemon of land and the Pokemon of sea. Pokemon of land raised mountains and created continents. Pokemon of sea raised huge waves and carved out oceans. The fierce duel raged without end. What was engulfed in massive infernos and vicious storms. The blue and the red orb brought an end to the calamity. Light poured from the two orbs and becalmed the enraged adversaries. The pair, made docile, dove deep into the sea where they eventually disappeared. Ironic that Groudon dove in the sea. I wish you would have said the pair dove deep within the earth and disappeared or something. For one, and then the other dove to the sea. So let's fly to Lawbridge, because we have the Magma emblem. And so our first part of running around is coming here and going in here, healing, and then going up the cable car, and then down to where we fought that grunt of Magma, and then going in the Magma area and looking for Maxi. So this video might be a little longer, which I have no issue with. I know the other ones I've been trying to keep around 30 to 35 minutes. This one in particular, my goal is to basically do all of the extra stuff. So the Team Magma hideout, the Team Aqua hideout, and then the battle with May to get into the department store are all on the list for this video. And then next video we'll make our way over to Moss Deep. The cable car is ready to go up. Would you like to be on it? Yes, please step this way. There's trainers up there to the battle now, but we're just gonna do this. Oh, the boulder is shaking in response to the Magma emblem. Down here, into here. There's nothing in here I really want, so we're just gonna use Super Repel. And listen to this awesome tune. Mighty Anna had strength, didn't it? Strength and Rock Smash, didn't it? Pyre in defense. Stuff we're gonna need later, so I'd probably teach it to Breloom. You were help Sunspore, but I gotta get rid of you now. And the main reason I'm getting rid of Pelipper over Spiel is because of the ice type, yes, but also because Pelipper cannot learn Waterfall, and so with Spiel we can learn all of the HMs, which do decent damage, and an ice type move, which will help us. Anywho, our leader told us to dig into Mount Chimney, so we dug and dug. And in the course of digging, we came across something that blew our minds. What did we find? I'll tell you if you beat me. So we'll talk to him again. But I caught up on a bunch of anime. I watched Rising of the Shield Hero all the way through. I got caught up on That Time I Got Reincarnated as the Slime, and I'm slowly watching every new episode. with the last new episode. I'm so stoked to see that character meet Rimuru, because I think the two will have like a very like heartfelt conversation. I won't tell you after all. You'll find out when you get there. It better be if you saved surprise in the end. Oh, it's better if you save surprises. Yes and no. Some people like surprises, like me. Some people do not like surprises, which quite a few. Hold it right there. You don't really expect me to keep my trap shut and let you all spy me? No. So I got caught up to that. I finished Solo Leveling, which was a big hyped series. It came out this year, so it's like it's not old and it's already getting a season this fall, which awesome. Really good. I thought I watched it in the English dub because I like both English and sub. If it's an English dub, I will just watch it in that, so I can do, if I'm doing something, I can also have it playing in the background so I can understand what's going on. And I thought it was really a really good anime. So I can't wait to see what season 2 brings. What? Only Team Magma members are supposed to be in here. What? You're not dressed in Team Magma's uniform? You're also my suspicion. Battle with me. If I could do like the stereotypical, I don't know if it's, I think a New Jersey accent, because Sheila from South Park is notorious for doing. What? If you see South Park, you know. Anyways, I thought that was well done, and I thought the English voice of the main character, Sung, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, was really well done. Rewatched some anime. Tanya, the saga of Tanya Evil. I watched Overlord and watched the 4th season. Hey, my pride is a Team Magma member. I see why people were not a big fan of season 4, but I didn't think it was terrible. An intruder. I watched one called I've been killing slimes for 300 years and have maxed out my level. And it was just a slice of life anime, but it was really cute. So the premise is a Japanese woman who works in business overworks herself and ends up dying at her desk. And as she's dying, her soul is brought before a god who really like, I guess, resonates with women and souls like her, because she doesn't say women, she says, I really resonate with souls like you, and I watched this English dub as well. And so she offers to give the woman like her greatest desire. And so the woman's like, well, I want a place where I can, you know, relax, and then I want to be immortal. And so basically the god makes her a witch. And so, an intruder. And so, and gives her a free house, you know? So she lives in this fantasy world as a witch, just going about her day, killing slimes, you know, taking their monster cores to get money. Later, she builds a farm around her house, you know, she just hangs out. Well, 300 years later, she also joins an adventurers guild. When she first arrived as well. Within these 300 years, she's kind of been seen as this deity because she's helped this nearby town that is like really close to her house. And so they see her as a deity, and she goes there 300 years later, and the person at the adventurer desk, who's I'm assuming the descendant of the one she met 300 years ago, considering their names are the same, unless that's just, you know, the creators being like, yeah, we're gonna be lazy with this. But as she like checks out her level, she realizes that she's level 99, has pretty much maxed out everything. And so she's like, please don't tell anyone, to the lady. She's like, people will come fight me. Well, some guy ends up hearing it, and apparently he's known as the guy who just can't keep his mouth shut, and he goes around blabbing that she's like this OP being. And so the town's happy. Ooh, we have an OP guardian. I don't have a bone to pick with you. I'm just following orders. Understandable. I can't stand it. You're in Team Magma. Deal with it. I can't stand the heat. Maybe I should have joined Team Aqua instead. Wow. Blasphemy. I want there to be a Team Aqua parenthesis. I can't stand the water. Maybe I should have joined Team Magma instead. That's great. And so he ends up blabbing to the town and to everyone that she's actually this OP person. So she gets visited by a dragon who she beats in a, first she gets visited by adventurers who she beats. Then she gets visited by a dragon who she beats and becomes her student. Then she ends up finding out all the slime she killed. The souls became 2 girls who call her mom, so she has 2 daughters. Then she takes in an elf who is running from a demon lord. Then she beats said demon lord, becoming like a sister to the demon lord. Then she helps her dragon's family out. It just gets crazy. She ends up getting so many people following her. It's like, dude. But it's a very cute slice of life anime that I was really enjoying. And so I was like, okay, well that was a nice anime 12 episodes later. And so on a whim, I wanted to hear the theme song again because I really enjoy the theme song. And it was like, it's been confirmed to get a 2nd season, so I'm excited to see where they go with it. But yeah, you can hear trembling here sometimes. Could it be the volcano running, or is it growl? Whoops, never mind. And so I really enjoyed it. And then while watching an English dub, I was actually surprised that Veronica Taylor was in it. And if you don't know who that is the original voice of Ash during 4Kids. She did Ash, Robin in 4Kids, for the One Piece 4Kids. She was young Sanji in the episode where you learn his backstory. She's Ash's mom. She's May. She's done quite a bit of voices. So she was the god in it, and a few other characters, and I was just happy to hear her again. One of our guys was freaking out that he lost his Magnum emblem. Wait a minute, was it you who found it? Yeah, that's great. They actually cover that. Some guy lost his. Good. And so she was like, I think 4 or 5 characters in the slime anime. And I was just like, yes, it's nice to hear Ash again. Because I'm sure the VGX knows. I don't. But I've been hearing rumors that the New York talent pool, that's the New York voice actors, that's who 4Kids hired, it kind of is no longer a thing. It's only really Funimation, Seattle, and then LA that really are the main dubbers. And then you have a bunch of independents. So I'm curious if that's true. When Team Magma has roll call... Sorry, my throat is dry. When Team Magma has roll call, we get important guarding assignments in order that we line up. In the order we line up. That's why I'm stuck off in this corner. I'm always late to roll call. Good to know. So I finished that. I watched... I haven't finished it. I started Toriko. I don't want to finish it because it's longer than expecting, and I have other animes I want to kind of catch up on. Really enjoying Toriko, watching that one in Japanese because Crunchyroll does not have the dub for some reason, which I don't mind the Japanese. I have a lot of friends who prefer the sub because they feel like they get the characters more right, which I think both do okay. There's some dub voice actors that don't really capture the character. There's some sub voice actors that I myself hearing the dub and what they were going for, because when it comes to if you don't know this, when it comes to casting people in an anime, Japan's the one who signs off on the voice. It's not the English it's not the company that's dubbing it. It's Japan who says, yes, this voice is good, we'll have them in for this character. What did I do to deserve this grand posting? My left ear is burning up. Well, yeah, it's near the lava. And then, you know, other times there have been animes where Japan's just like, yeah, you can choose, but most of the time Japan, especially in this day and age, is like, we will decide who voices our character. And so a lot of the time, I feel like the Japan picks wisely and picks the right voice actor. There are times when I'm just like, yeah, no, hearing how he sounds in your sub, I would have picked so-and-so because I feel like so-and-so could have made a better sounding thug or rich guy or etc. You know? And so, and then there's times when I hear like the English dub and I'm just like, okay, so this is what they were going for. Okay. A bunch of drill equipment. I don't understand everything our leader says, but you know what? Doing stuff like digging up a super ancient Pokemon and ripping off someone's meteorite, I think we're going a little too far. What do you think? Why are you battling me if that's what you think? If you think that's true, get out of Dodge. So, and there's times like I hear the English dub voice of what they wanted it to be in English, and I'm just like, oh, well, I know multiple Japanese voice actors that I've heard over the years that probably might have been a better pick, but, you know, to each their own. So, went off on one of my tangents again. But yeah, I haven't finished Toriko, but I've pretty much caught up to. I know the crossover between him and One Piece. There's 2 episodes so far. I don't know if there's a third. But I'm almost at the second crossover of Toriko and One Piece, which, to my shock, that's how Toriko starts out. Is the first episode you watch is it starts out as an episode of One Piece, right? And you're just like, I thought I was watching Toriko, and then it goes and you get to this island because apparently they're out of food, which if you watch One Piece happens a lot thanks to the captain. They come to this island, and so they split up, and while they're on this island, they meet Toriko, Terry, who's a wolf that Toriko names in the show, and I can't remember the little dude's name off the top of my head. But they all meet up, and they start fighting because Toriko wants to eat Chopper, and Luffy's like, you're not gonna eat my friend, and then they stop fighting and they all make food, and it's just like so wholesome and great, and it was an interesting start to an anime. And then you get into the true first episode where Toriko meets Komatsu, I think his name is. It just came to me. We joined so we can help our leader achieve his fantastic view. I don't care if you're with Team Aqua or if you're just some kid passing by. No one interferes with us and gets away with it. She's the right person to have on your team. Is it Courtney? Let's see. No, it's just a random brat. Because she's going there and just being like, look, I don't care who you are. We're doing stuff. My boss pays me. I'm stopping you. And so it was just a really good anime. And after playing Jump Stars and J-Force, you know, I didn't know a lot of the characters in Jump Stars. I knew quite a bit more. I think me and the V-Gamer X kind of balanced our knowledge on that because I knew To Love Ru and stuff like that. But after watching Toriko, I just remember characters we were talking to, and I'm like, oh my god, that's Sunny. Oh, that's can't remember the poison guy's name. I feel so bad. But now I know all the 4 heavenly kings. So it's Toriko, Zebra, Sunny, and I think his name is I can't remember. I want to see Groudon too, but they won't let me even see its tail. It got me feeling really frustrated. Oh no, I blabbed about Groudon. What is his name? I'm gonna look it up right now because it's bugging me that I don't remember. He's one of my favorite characters. And I gotta say, the fights in it, the fights are so, the fights in it are so good. Cocoa. I knew it was some ingredient. That's why I was gonna say it started with a C. Cocoa. Yeah, well, he's one of my favorites because, not gonna lie, other than Toriko, he seems to be, they're all very capable, but he seems to be the most normal next to Toriko. Soon, very soon, our grand objective will be achieved. You're not finished yet. You're not getting it by me. Even though Toriko's your typical shonen character, Coco's like the most reasonable. He could fortune tell, so most of the time he's like, "Hey, I see the shadow of death on you, so just stay indoors. Do not go anywhere." No, they'll be fine. Toriko says, "No, they shouldn't go out." And the fight scenes, if you've never seen Toriko and you want to give it a try, so good. But I've been trying to watch anime from that. I've been doing that. I still have to watch. Oh, we got Levitate, nice. I would much prefer Levitate over Sandvale, even though Sandvale makes more sense considering the lore of Flygon. I much prefer Levitate. And yeah, and so it's just so good. I still gotta watch Madaka's Box. The Hitman Reborn, I think it's called, is one of the characters is from that anime. You made it this far, so I'll tell you. That's right, up ahead, Groudon is sleeping. Maxie went to Groudon just seconds ago. It's going to be awake real soon. That's not good. It's not good at all. I have to finish all of To Love Ru. I've seen the first one. I have to watch the other incarnations. And then, is there, like, I'm gonna make a lot of people mad right now if you're a Bleach fan. I can't do it. I can't get into it. I'm gonna give it one last try. I've tried 4 times. I'm gonna give Bleach one last try. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna skip the filler seasons because I am not dealing with that, and then I'll get to the one. But it's of the big 3, it's the one I can't watch. And I'm the guy who people in my friend group look at me like I'm crazy because I watch filler. Okay, I've watched all of One Piece all the way through, and I'm at the Wano arc. I have to get to the Egghead arc. I watched that filler. Okay, I'm the guy who watched all of Naruto, the first Naruto, when he was a kid, all the way through. And there's filler in that. Okay. With Bleach, I've gotten to points where I'm just like, okay, I understand filler, but this is an entire filler season, and I would understand season, but seasons? No, there's no way I can do that. Like even Slime, who has, and I've told people, they're filler to the manga, but or filler to the light novel, but actually like points in the manga and anime. There are seasons that you watch and you're just like, this is non-canon, we know it's non-canon. Why is it still being referenced in the anime? It's not it's non-canon, right? I mean, the movie that was supposedly non-canon is referenced in the 3rd season of the anime. So to me, it's like, are they really non-canon? Or is like, as far as we know to the original source material, they're non-canon? To me, that's an okay filler. That's, okay, the anime is going its own route. Okay, cool. That's what Attack on Titan did. The manga, from what I hear, went its own route, and then the anime went its own route. That's okay. But filler seasons? Nah. Groudon. Nothing could awaken you from your sleep-bathing magma. This blue orb is what you sought. What is it? I have brought you the blue orb. Let it shine you awake and show me the full extent of your power. Groudon, what's wrong? Wasn't the blue orb the key? Groudon, where have you gone? Oh, so it was you. You've been poking around uninvited here and there? I get it. You must be pulled a cheap shot. No, I didn't pull anything. If anything, I mean, maybe look into lore and realize that the blue orb calms Kyogre, but sends Groudon on a crazy trip. And the red orb does vice versa. Oh, I might have to. I don't want to deal with that. We're gonna do some Raylan. Because he should one-shot Mariana. Great swagger. Yeah, I've had a feeling it'd be about the 30-minute mark when before we finished the first part, because we had to do Mount Pyre. Had we cut Mount Pyre out, this would have been 20, and then battling Aqua would be 20. So Aqua's significantly shorter, and there's no like... Yeah, the Aqua hideout's significantly shorter. There's one part that we'll go to that is, I know the route so well, I've done it so many times that we're just gonna finish it like that, and then we'll have a Master Ball. And then the other route is, I know pretty much where to go. Please use Confusion, or Psychic. I hate when they do that. It's like, stop hitting yourself, please. Use Psychic. Thank you. Fudge. Oh. Yes, if you like Bleach, that is why I've not watched Bleach yet. I just filler seasons. And then, what are some other animes I've watched? Oh. Trying to remember. I've started, what is it called? Bongo Stray Dogs. That one's interesting. It reminds me of, I think, I'd have to look up if they're the same creator, but the art style and the face expressions of the characters reminds me of Soul Eater a lot, so I'm assuming the creator of Soul Eater made it. So, going over my, just in my head, trying to think what else I've watched. Oh, I finished the Isekai Quartet series. I did Cautious Hero, which going into Cautious Hero, I was very skeptical I was gonna like it because of how what I've seen about it. There has to be some reason why Groudon fled. That's what you're trying to say, aren't you? You don't think I don't know that? With Groudon gone, there's no longer any need for this blasted volcano. I'm going after Groudon, so this is where we part. Good to know. No. Just collecting a few things because we're going to use that escape rope to get out of here in a moment. Nothing else good. So when I going into Cautious Hero, I was expecting not to like it so much, just because the way it was portrayed in the animation to me, I was like, it's fun. It's not something perchance I'm gonna wanna like perchance. And then I watched it and I was like, oh shoot, this is actually better than I thought. And I was not expecting that twist ending. What else? Oh, okay, so one I did watch that I ended up not liking at all was In Another World with My Smartphone. It's an interesting concept. And you know, there are times when I can overlook, especially in a medieval world, where like the main character is getting a harem and the harem is kind of composed of like, maybe not necessarily age appropriate for modern time, but for that medieval world, it wasn't a big issue, you know? But like, the minute when it kept throwing, like, it just kept throwing at the main character girls who were like, alright, I messed up, so we're gonna go battle May, go fly to Slateport. Yeah, see, that's always my mistake. And so it's like, it just kept throwing really young girls, like, the youngest I think was 10, and it was just like, no, I can't do this. Like, I can explain a lot, I can accept a lot, considering it's in medieval times, but you just need to stop with this. Oh hey, Recon64, are you shopping too? I bought a whole bunch of dolls and posters. Of course, I also caught a lot of Pokemon and I'm raising them properly too. Actually, I'm more worried if you're raising your Pokemon properly. I'll have a battle with you so you can show me your Pokemon. Yes, the Pokemon I raised won't be beaten by you. And then, it's just... I know it's a harem anime, but they lean into that too much. Like, for those of you who've never seen it, there's a part where they're like finding these things of Babylon, which I'm like, cool, Babylon, ancient civilization, you know, kind of like the Kingdom of Solomon, which is basically what Babylon is. So I was like, cool, I'm a big fan of the Kingdom of Solomon, because supposedly, like, things that were so advanced have been lost because we've found this kingdom. And then it's like, hey, I'm a maid in this place. Oh, cool, a maid. Okay, makes sense. You're taking care of the place. Okay, I'm gonna flash the main character, and it's like, why? Oh, you didn't react in a really perverted way. Okay, let me kiss you now. You have control of this ancient civilization thing. I'm just like, at that point, I was like, guys. Creator, you're leaning way too hard on this whole, oh, main character gets into a new world, all these girls like him, shenanigans occur. I just couldn't. I rewatched Campfire Cooking in Another World because they did an English dub. And see, this is an instance where I think they could have picked, like, I don't hate the English voice of the main character. His name is, don't know. I just know him. I call him the salary man in my head. And I just didn't think the voice the actor didn't really fit. Because if you listen to the Japanese dub, there are people who can kind of match that energy. It wasn't terrible, but I was just like, okay. But like other voices, I thought were really good. Like the voice of Fenrir and Sue were well. I like all the goddesses' voices, even though the wind goddess, I was expecting to be slightly more whiny. I was surprised that she wasn't all whiny sounding as I was expecting. And did I like complete anything else? I'm trying to think. No, I think that's all I've actually watched. I've done a lot off my list. But, there's still more I'm gonna need. But yeah, there were a few animes that I was just like, dude, like, what the heck? And there were others I was like, okay. I remember battling I had with you on Route 103. The battle helped you become this strong. Yep. Thank you, May. I think I'm going back to Little Root for some time. I've caught a decent group of Pokemon, and my Dex is coming along, so I'm going to go home to show my dad. What are you going to do? Collect all the gym badges and take the Pokemon League? Well, while you're collecting gym badges, I'm going to work on my Pokédex. I'll compete it with you. We'll complete it before you. See ya. Okay, now we got to go to Slateport, which is down here. We go here. We go up to the harbor. They're going to have a news conference, and this is what's going to let us in the thing. Yes, indeed. We intend to move ahead with our expedition. That's wonderful, Captain Stern. Thank you for the time from your busy schedule to have an interview with us. We hope we can interview you again with the news of more discoveries. Whew, that was my first try to being filmed for TV. That was nerve-wracking. Oh, Recon64, you're looking great. We made a huge discovery on our last seafloor expedition. We found an underwater cavern on Route 128. We think it's the habitat of a Pokemon that's said to be long extinct. Captain Serum, I presume. We of Team Aqua will assume control of your submarine. Your objections are meaningless. We expect your total cooperation. We just watch and learn with Team Aqua as planned. What was that all about? It sounded like someone using a megaphone. Where did it come from? It's from the harbor. The submarine. They're trying to take it. Come with me. Yes. Hey Archie. Oh, you're not here. Not you again. You're tenacious to track us here. I will give you. But now no one can stop us. No one. Or will you follow us back to our hideout in Lily Cove City? I was already there. Why? Why would Team Aqua steal my Explorer 1? They can be they can't be after the submarine Pokemon at the bottom of the sea. But even if I were to chase them, I don't stand a chance against them. I will. That is the little hiccup I did. Dun, 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 dun. So we go back to Lily Cove. But yeah, the smartphone one, I tried so hard to give it a chance, but it was fun. Let's just say, like, I don't regret watching it. I regret the actions that the anime took, you know, the direction. I wish they would have done something different. And so we can't traverse to the next town because of these Whelmer. Let's talk to this guy real quick. There, Whelmer, leap out of the water now. What? What do you want? Messing with our training so you can, like, get lost. Okay. It's this one that leads to the easy puzzle, right? Not yet. I'm trying to do the easy one first because it involves... I don't think we'll have to battle anyone, but there's a chance. I know you don't have to battle her. You can, like, go around her. It's these two you have to battle. If you want to know the secret about our hideout, you have to beat me. Hey, you there. Which do you think is cooler, Team Aqua's uniform or Team Magma's? I mean, I'm not a hoodie guy, so I'm automatically gonna say Team... Yeah, Team Aqua, because I don't like pants, but I would rather wear pants than a freaking hoodie and pants. See, like Team Aqua, my only gripe is the pants. Team Magma, a hoodie and pants. Even if the hoodie looks cool, I'm good. So I do like, they don't do the pose in this game, but the poses that Team Magma does is better than Team Aqua. And the remakes, I feel. Good. I was gonna be annoyed if I had to switch out Gardevoir. That's the only second part about having Gardevoir in this generation is because of the lack of her fairy typing. Any attack against dark types, unless you have like something like Thunderbolt or something, is going to be null and void because dark is not affected by psychic. I can't win at all. I lost in a cool way. That's what you got to tell yourself? Or how to secret? Well, let's just say there's a submarine at the far end, but bye now. I don't want to do the stereotypical. So this one is the long route, but it's the short way to. It's the short thing. Yeah, it's right there. It's where we're gonna get the Master Ball and such. Mandatory battle with these two, and then down. Warp panels, the hideout's pride and joy. You're clueless about where you are, aren't you? Flustered and tired out the enemy, then lower the boom. That's our plan. When I joined Team Aqua, the first thing I had to learn was how these warp panels connected. Okay, good. So, Dragon Breath is like. I don't know if it's because of the level, but now Vibrava is faster than Gardevoir. Possibly. Flygon's pretty speedy in its own right. There's a Zubat. What's wrong with you? You're not tired at all. I was too occupied thinking about the warp panels. Okay. I mean, they are confusing. Oh, this led me to the other route. That's okay. Got here already, did you? We've underestimated you, but this is it. I'm a cut above the grunts you've seen so far. I'm not stalling for time. I'm gonna pulverize you. So we should be fighting Admiral Matt, right? Yeah, Admin Matt. So, you'll notice, if you've played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, that Matt and Shelly look way different than they do in the remakes. That's because in the remakes, they revamp the two teams' looks. Like, in this one, Maxie doesn't have glasses, and he doesn't wear what he wears in the remake. He wears a standard trench coat. In this one, you know, Archie doesn't have tan skin. He has more lightly skinned features. He doesn't have a beard. Like, they gave him a beard in the remake. Whereas this one kind of has that, I call it the generic evil mustache, where it's like two strips of a mustache and the middle's cut out, and it just makes you look like a generic villain, in my opinion. And then you'll even know Tabitha and Courtney look different. I don't know why Courtney's not in this one. It says she's in Emerald, but I've never seen her. But like, Courtney doesn't have pink hair and she doesn't speak like a robot. And then Tabitha, he's more skinny and more muscular than he is kind of more rounded and kind of bigger. But Matt's pretty much the same in both games. While I was toying with you, our boss got to his preparations and he's gone. Yeah, our boss has already gone on his way to some cave undersea. If you want to give us chase, you better search the big, wide sea beyond Ghoulie Cove. But will you find it then? So, Matt is still pretty much a musclehead in the remake as well. So, the last thing we're going to do before we end this episode, which has been very long. You know, I'm gonna battle her real quick. Is that Shelly, or is that Shelly again? Yawn, keeping watch over the hideout bores me. I'll take you on. Okay. It's probably not Shelly. It's probably a random grunt. Yeah. Shelly. But after this, we'll go to the short route, which is just going in warp areas and getting the Master Ball. And I think there's another item there. I'm gonna save the Master Ball for more Rayquaza than the other two, but see. So the key is to so that didn't work, but the key is to do this. Go left, go right. Oh, did I get it wrong? It's this? Oh, keep going left, yes. Keep going left. I thought it was left, right, left. And then you skip the middle, go here, and boom. Electrode. And I think the ball... Don't be another Electrode. Yes, okay. Oh, I could have skipped the Electrode, actually, and just done Nugget. The other one's an Electrode. And then you hit the middle. That'll send you back there. You hit that. Send you there. You go up here. And we're done. But anywho, that was Team Aqua and Team Magma's hideouts. Next time we come back, we're gonna be heading to Moss Deep. And I just remembered one last thing we have to do that's extra. We're not gonna go to the Safari Zone, but just to kind of show you guys where you get the item to unlock the Safari Zone. It's here in Lily Cove. You go down here. Oh heck, we're gonna need the item anyways. We gotta do a contest. I forgot. So next video is gonna be us doing a contest and hitting to Moss Deep. We have to do one at least. So let's check out our Pokemon. I know the videos were a little long, but it's okay. Okay, I think we're gonna do a smart one with Gardevoir. But to get the thing, you're gonna come into the contest hall and then talk to them, and they'll give it to you. Welcome, this is Pokemon Contest. Link receptionist. You may enter. Oh, that's the wrong one. Talk to this one. Oh, this is the receptionist for Pokemon Contest. Oh, it appears that you don't have a Pokeblock case. In that case, we'll need to provide you this. You need Pokeblocks to do the Safari Zone. You don't have to use them, but you need the case to unlock it. Oh, now that we've cleared that up, hello. This is the receptionist for Conduit. We'll come back to this. Well, when we come back, we'll be doing our first and possibly only contest. But we'll be doing that, and then tackling making our way to Moss Deep, and probably tackling the gym there. So I hope you all liked this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. This is Recon Fox 4 signing off.